Get an AT&T 10-channel cordless phone, now $69. All items limit one per family.
Plus, get 0% interest for 6 months on everything in the store over $299.
Save now on everything you didn't get for Christmas.
Hurry into Circuit City's after Christmas clearance today.
0% interest with the Circuit City credit card when paid according to terms. Minimum purchase $299. 20.5% APR. APR may vary. Offer ends 12/30/93. See store for details.
Everybody in Southern California's favorite bike store is Jack's Bicycle Center. You know, there's some things I'll never do, and that's why Baba Fohi will now perform this holiday classic for you. It's sure to become a cherished favorite.
Dashing through the field on a start over again. Dashing through the field on a mountain bike from Jack's. O'er the hills we go, laughing all the way. Bells on Baba Booey, on a frame that's oh so light. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a Jack's bike tonight. Oh, Jack's bikes, Jack's bikes. Jack's goes all the way. From training wheels to racing wheels and the best deals every day. Oh, Jack's bikes, Jack's bikes.
Shut up,
Jack's
Gary.
goes all the way. From training wheels, racing wheels, and the best deals every day.
Are you done?
Baba Booey.
Good. That's Jack's Bicycle Center with 4 locations. Long Beach at Bellflower and the 405 freeway. Huntington Beach at Main Street, only 3 blocks from the pier. Fullerton at Chapman and the 57 freeway. And Irvine at Culver and the 5 freeway. Or call 310-421-GO-GO. That's 310-421-GO-GO for more information. Jack's, spelled J-A-X, Bicycle Center, the Super Service Store, 310-421-GO-GO.
Start the new year with a new 94 Diamondback bicycle from Jack's. Jack's has a full line of Diamondbacks for everyone. Youth bikes for kids, comfortable cross bikes, and everyone's favorite, Diamondback mountain bikes starting at just $199.99. And Jack's wants you to have a safe and legal new year with a free Avenir helmet for any Diamondback bike you buy this week. Call 310-421-GO-GO.
Since it's between the holidays and things are still sort of relaxed, Bill and I were determined to find the best after Christmas specials. But when we heard IKEA was having their Impossible Price event, I knew right then that's where we were headed. I mean, Impossible Price event is IKEA's way of saying reduced prices on top of their already low prices, and not just on a few things either. I mean, they're reduced on lots of stuff throughout the whole store. I mean, actually, deals like that get me almost as excited as they get. Oh, I didn't object too much going. Oh, by the way, just be glad it's me telling you all of this instead of him. By the time he'd finished talking about it, you might have missed it.
IKEA's Impossible Price event is going on now, and it means all sorts of possibilities, like Impossible Price merchandise, IKEA's best-priced items, also discontinued items offered at reduced prices, and combo-to-go offers, special product combinations at reduced prices when purchased together. Unfortunately, extending the IKEA Impossible Price event past January 2nd isn't possible, so come by now. The IKEA Impossible Price event, this week only, now through January 2nd at IKEA Burbank, Fontana, Tustin, Industry, and Carson.
It's the KLSX Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
All right, let me kick off the morning by saying that what I've done now, you know, we're doing a New Year's show Friday night. Obviously, you know that. It's going to be on. It's going to be nationally televised on pay-per-view. It's a big event. I'm very psyched about it. Robin knows this to be true. What did I say to you this morning?
You were excited and looking forward to it.
Now, when have you ever heard me say that?
Never.
So there you go. So what's wrong with that picture? I mean, I'm really anxious to see it unfold. I like live television. You know I do. I tried to do live.
That's what you're excited about.
Yeah, I tried to do live television for 2 years when we worked at Channel 9.
Yeah.
And they didn't trust us. And with good reason, because now that we have the opportunity to do live television,
it's very tough.
It's a sick show. Because you can do whatever you want on pay-per-view. Except snuff people out.
Well, had you thought of doing it?
Yeah, I was trying to work that into the show, but you can't do it. I was thinking of hiring Dr. Kevorkian to kill someone on the pay-per-view, but
you know, one of these days.
Yeah.
One of these days when that's legal.
Yeah. Because John Lolis had a cold, I think, so I said, hey, do you feel like killing yourself? Because Dr. Kevorkian...
You want to die, don't you?
Yeah, you want to die, don't you? On pay-per-view? New Year's Eve? Yeah, he's close enough. How many more years could he have? That's our executive producer.
How old is he?
73.
No.
I don't know. Looks at... I don't know.
50? Every day.
He's in his 50. He looks every day of it? All right, anyway, what I'm going to do right now is, one of the things I said is that we're going to be performing in a theater that night. I understand. Gorilla was over at the theater. He said it was spectacular.
Really?
Yeah.
It's huge. These guys were there yesterday driving.
Is it huge?
Huge.
I heard the set is beautiful.
It's unbelievable.
Breathtaking.
Well, they keep telling me, you know, some of the things that are going to happen, and I can't imagine we're in a facility where this could happen.
Well, I wasn't lying when I said millions of dollars have gone into the set and the production, 9-camera shoot and everything. What is it, Gorilla?
Gorilla's breaking the equipment. Wait.
Gorilla.
Yes, I'll fix it so you can talk.
What is it, Gorilla?
I was saying, I saw the set yesterday, and it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it's
Unbelievable.
Let the boy talk, Fred.
I couldn't believe.
Come on, he's only like 20 years old.
He only knows one word, too. Believable.
Unbelievable.
No, it was
He knows believable and unbelievable.
it was gorgeous.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was very elaborate. And there's a lot of girls that there's so many different girls.
Were you saying the set or the girls? The girls are not the set.
No, he's on to the girls now. He was, come on, he was on the set. Go ahead.
I gave him the best job in the world yesterday.
What was it?
I told him to find, 2 of the hottest girls and have them call in this morning. So, he had a little power running around, talking to the babe.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, he had to interview everybody?
I have to interview you.
Actually, Fred and Jackie interviewed. I just listened.
I can't believe my luck.
Can't believe I'm going to interview.
It's unbelievable.
I'm interviewing.
I'm interviewing. Want to see my dad do?
Do you believe?
So you were talking to the girls. They're hot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's such a diverse group of girls there that it's... there's no way you're going to know, who's going to win.
Color commentary from Steve Gorilla.
Fred loves Gorilla. It's going to be unbelievable.
It's unbelievable that it's such a diverse group of women. You don't know who's going to win. It's unbelievable. I was overwhelmed.
It's gorgeous.
They were gorgeous.
Gorgeous. Are you friggin' done?
What?
So you were excited about it. Yeah, we all are. All right, Gorilla, go ahead. Go back and man the phones because I've got something interesting here. So one of the things I've said, we have tickets. They don't cost anything. We're going to be in a theater in Newark doing this.
Is it a huge theater?
Huge.
I understood we were going to be in a small place.
No, we originally started out looking for a small place, but we couldn't build the set we wanted to build in a small place. And you know what? Beauty pageants take place with a big runway and and there's a big dance number. I heard the dance number is really good.
Which one?
The opening number. They rehearsed it for the first time yesterday.
I heard they rehearsed it all day.
Yeah, that's right. I heard it went. I said, you guys have to rehearse all day?
8 until 8.
But
On the dance number alone?
Was it really necessary?
I'm not sure they're done.
Well, we're going to talk to the choreographer later on this morning.
But I'm saying, you mean all the reharsal is around one dance number? Because there's a lot of things to be rehearsed.
After you speak to the choreographer.
I know, he's really meticulous, I know.
Absolutely.
But I'm saying...
Does he know when the show's going on?
Yeah, but my point is, what is Lolis and all those other guys doing? There's a million things for these girls to rehearse.
Let me ask you a question. Did they have something else on the schedule for yesterday, or did they plan it?
There was lots of stuff.
I spoke to the musical
But can't
director.
Lolis move it along?
I spoke to the musical director last night. He told me that they rehearsed that one song from literally 8 to 8. So I said, well, did they have more to do? And he said, yeah, they had 4 other songs to rehearse.
Yeah, I tell you something. Until I get over there, Robin,
Nothing will happen.
nothing will happen. I'll walk in, it'll be in total disarray, and in 3 days I'll whip the whole damn production into shape.
Well, thank goodness you decided to go over early.
Yeah. Today I'm doing a satellite tour for television and stuff to promote the pay-per-view, and then by tomorrow I'll be in Newark.
Did you do something yesterday?
Yeah, I did some stuff, but nothing... What do you mean, newspaper stuff?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of articles about me?
I did read something. I haven't found
No, I did that on Friday. No, I didn't do anything yesterday like that.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of the articles are now coming out that I
see, because there's something in USA Today.
There's something in everything. There's well, anyway, let me just get to this.
Okay.
Before I get distracted. So, one of the things we're going to do, New Year's, is have a live audience. And I said to them, I only want the front rows filled with our fans because I don't want to play to a bunch of executives or sponsors.
Who are you, Madonna?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want to stare out at our sponsors?
Industry is dead.
Yeah, right. I want the real fans.
2 rows are effing dead.
No,
What
the
did
first.
you do? Put a bunch of industry executives in there?
Yeah, the first 10 rows shouldn't be dead, actually.
You want rabid fans.
Yeah, you want fans of the radio show, people who get up and listen every morning, people who know the show. You don't want a bunch of stupid sponsors who are sitting there.
Who's giving the
feel like-
tickets to sponsors?
Yeah.
Well, they've been asking for them, but I don't want that. So
Yeah, I had an old friend of ours from NBC call me yesterday.
Yeah.
A salesman.
Right.
Who Jackie knows really well.
Yeah.
And he called me, and one of our old clients from our TV show had called him and asked him for tickets, so he called me.
Yeah,
because everyone's looking for tickets.
Everyone wants to get in. The best way to watch this is on TV, but there are going to be some people in the studio audience, and what we're going to do is give away tickets today, tomorrow, and possibly Thursday.
Now, let me ask you something. Are these seats numbered? You know, like
Yes.
you get an assigned
Yes.
seat?
Yeah. In fact, take a look at the tickets. They look like real tickets.
There are Ticketron tickets and everything.
Yeah, that kind of ticket. And there are assigned seats, and these are the best seats in the house. These will be the ones up front. So, we have those seats. Maybe I should give away some now.
Absolutely.
Over the phone. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Maybe I want to give them away. Do we have a special number set up? Or do I want to give them, like, right over the phone?
You just want to plunk down the line?
Well, you got a lot to
Give
give
them to
away. You
people?
could start to give a few away, but
Yeah, then we got a lot to give away.
we have quite a few.
In total, I've got 200 tickets, which is 100 pair. But I'm not going to give them all away at once. I'll give them
No.
out over the couple of days.
But you just looked at Gary and said, is there a special line?
Yeah, there is.
There is.
I'll plunk on like a couple of winners right now, and then I'll give out the special phone number.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe you ought to clear the line so now that people who really want to go can get through.
Ooh. What's with you? So professional today.
Well, I'm just thinking about
Really?
them.
All right, you want me to clear the lines?
Yeah.
Okay.
She wants a perfect audience for the role.
Right.
Yeah, no industry watching her rollerblade. Robin, you should memorize that tirade.
What tirade?
The one you were just talking about before.
All right, all lines are cleared, Robin. And
Now, the winners are... Who's going to go to the papers?
Big Blackie.
Big Blackie.
Isn't he already there?
Hey, did you want to have Big Blackie there?
I thought we had said we were going to have
Big
him
Black?
there.
Why don't you hold a pair for Big Black?
Okay.
In the glom section.
In the glom section. No, not even the glom section. Just put him in with the audience. Big Black. All right, here we go. I'm going to give away a couple of pair of tickets. I see us live New Year's Eve at Symphony Hall. Hello? Hello? Obviously, I didn't clear the phone lines enough. Hello?
No, they're jamming now, huh?
Hello?
Ah!
There we go. Hello?
Hello?
Why do I say hello and then you don't answer?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't even, I was listening to the radio station there. Come on, Howard, how are you?
I don't know if I want to give you tickets.
Oh, come on, Howard. I've been listening to you for over 3 years now.
Every day?
Every day.
How many hours?
Oh, I would say, I work midnights. I'm a New York City police officer.
Do you tape the show?
On the way home, I get out of work about 10 to 8. I listen to you from about 8 to about 10:30.
All right, that's a fan.
Yeah.
And I got you booked. I'm about, got it for Christmas, as a Christmas present from my wife.
All right.
And I'm about halfway through it. I'm right in the, I guess about a third way through it. I'm in the NBC days right now.
All right, then you're a fan. Okay, you can come see the wacky show we've ever done.
Yes. Now, where are the glom people sitting?
That's a whole separate section that's off to the left so that it can be photographed. Hello, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
Yes.
Good morning. I'm also a fan.
Uh-huh.
Been a fan for, oh my God, since the middle of '86 when I moved to New York.
Is that right?
Oh, amazing.
So you're going to bring your wife?
Actually, no, just a friend of mine. Wish I had a wife. Sorry.
Really?
No, you don't.
Isn't that interesting? You wish you had a wife.
I have a wife who tortured me all weekend. But the housekeeper left for Christmas. So, of course, the entire weekend my wife was Sans housekeeper.
And looking to you for help.
Yeah, every minute. I mean, I had no rest week. I'm cursed. When my wife said she wanted to have another baby,
Yeah.
because the baby now is about 9 months old.
Right.
When my wife said she wanted to have another baby, she said to me, I said, listen, honey, I said, you got to understand something. I'm getting busier and busier in my career, and I'm also getting older, and I'm getting a little crotchety, you know what I mean? I said,
Set in your ways.
Yeah, I said, I don't mind. Listen, I'm anxious to have another baby. I love kids. I love to, see them around the house and running around with their friends.
Right.
I love
you
to
don't
talk
love
to
to
them.
get too involved.
Yeah, I love talking to him for 5 or 10 minutes. I like to be the kind of parent my father was. You know what I mean? Just sort of involved on a peripheral basis.
Yeah, visitor.
Yeah, but I was honest. I was honest about it. And she says, I don't care. I'm burning for another baby. The whole thing, burning inside. I have to have another. My uterus needs to be filled. She had to have. She had to have another baby. You know what I mean? A foreign feeling to all of us, including you. So I said, okay. I said, but here is what I want to say. I said, you got to understand something. When you have a baby, when you have another baby at our age, You got to understand that your life is going to change again. You're going to go back to being sort of a slave to the house. Every minute, the baby's got to be on your hip. The baby needs you. It's a baby. Why do they call someone a baby? Because they're a baby. They act like a baby. They cry. My wife said, I don't care. I'll get help. Don't worry. I said, listen, what I think you should do is get help. We won't
get
need
a lot of help.
I want to take care of the baby on I think it'll be fun to take care of the baby on Sundays when the housekeeper isn't here. And
you really discussed this?
Dude, this is what my wife said. I'm telling you, we had a long discussion about it. I said, listen. I said, if I want to walk out of the house on weekends and go play tennis for an hour, I don't want crap. I don't want to hear it. Or if I want to go out and visit a friend, and I hardly ever go out. Or if I want to just sit down and watch TV, because I got to just mellow out. I don't want that interfered with. I said, I'm being a little selfish here. I went through 2 kids already. I want to mellow out. She goes, I know what you're saying. Don't worry about it. This is it. This is going to be it. We spend a lot of time at home. We should have another kid. Blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, as long as the rules are understood. As long as the rules are understood. I said, because it's going to put a strain on our marriage otherwise. It's going to put a strain on our life. Because I'm going to be a nut, a psychopath. So what has my life turned into? My wife has no help for a couple of days. She runs around the house miserable, screaming at the kids, screaming at me.
Oh, dear.
Like a shrew. and then says, where are you? What are you doing? I go, I was just going to go downstairs and exercise for 20 minutes. I want to exercise, too. And it's like, well, you have to take care of the baby. Why don't you exercise when the housekeeper's here? I want to do these things, too. What am I going to do? Why can't you take the baby for a half hour? Why can't you? And it's like, holy cow. And I spend the whole weekend running around like trying to convince my wife that I'm busy. So now I can't rest and lay in bed and watch TV because then she catches me not doing anything. And what she does is she has a cool move. Takes the baby, throws the baby on the bed with me, and then leaves the room and says, I have to go do something.
Yeah.
And you can't just like put the baby in a room because the baby gets into a million things. This baby takes the telephone and throws it and, the whole thing. You got to watch this kid. The kid's a hot potato. You know what I mean? This one has more energy than the other ones.
Oh, boy.
And it's like, so if I'm laying down in bed, my wife's like, what are you doing laying in bed? Why can't I get any help? Is this going to be my weekend?
Oh.
And it's like, yeah, that's going to be your weekend. And then if I go downstairs to my office just to like sort of putter around and maybe listen to a record or maybe even watch some TV or just go through my mail or something.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? And I'm like, hide. And every minute I'm like,
You're trying to sneak past her in the house.
Yeah, and what I do is I wake up super early, like 7 in the morning, so I can just walk downstairs, make my breakfast, and run into my office. And then something happens. All of a sudden the cat starts meowing. And I got to feed the cat.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden my other 2 kids wake up and they want breakfast, and I don't want to wake mommy or the baby. My kids start yelling. They wake the baby. Suddenly I now have the baby. My wife is sleeping. Can't you watch the baby for 25 minutes? It's like, oh my Lord, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it.
Then why did you let her do this without any additional help?
She lied to me. And you can see what I pay for help. Now we got like a cleaning woman who comes in 5 days a week because she helps with the baby. It's like I'm shelling out dough like.
But they all only come when you're not there.
I'm sad to say I have to work New Year's Eve.
To pay for all the help.
Yeah, right. You should see what I allow.
But people can cover the weekends.
Oh, please, yes and no. I mean, no. It's all ad hoc. It's like there's people in and out, and no one seems to be able to cover anything. And, my wife's like that, and my wife says to me, can't you, what is with you, why do you have children, why can't you watch the baby for a half hour? And I'm like, I told you I'm not capable of doing this. I don't want to do this. I'm not the fathering type. I'm not the
nurturing type.
Yeah.
The father.
Yeah, the nurturing. I'm like a Ward Cleaver. I'm good for walking in the room for 5 minutes and solving quick problems.
Come into the library, tell me what your problem is.
Yeah, well, hey, how was school today? Okay, good, go play. That's me. Oh, you didn't do your homework? Oh, that's up to you.
Well, Beaver.
Yeah. And my wife is worn ragged. She's worn ragged. She's just worn ragged.
Howard.
And now she got the exercise bug. She's like, I want to exercise too. It's like whenever I go down to exercise, she has to exercise too.
Right with you?
Well, no. She's like, well, I have to have my time. I'm like, well, you get someone to help you. I'm not going to sit there and watch the kids while you exercise. You have all week to exercise when you have the housekeeper there. Why don't you exercise when the housekeeper's there? Suddenly she's, crazed. So the whole thing is nuts.
Well, I feel for you. You have my sympathy.
So my move is like I run through the house all weekend, and I go, oh, my God, pay-per-view. Oh, my God, pay-per-view. I got to go right. Like, I have to lie and stuff and make up.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, I'm so busy. I have to appear to be constantly busy in order to appease her.
So you have to be doing something.
Right. So I have to role play through the weekend, behaving like I'm busy.
Right.
I can't even be caught lounging. The other day I ran up to my bedroom. I wanted to watch the Jets game.
Yeah.
That was over the weekend, and I heard her coming up. I quickly turned off the TV and ran into my closet to make like I was cleaning my closet. You don't know, man. You don't know.
You might as well be a kid.
I am like in high school. People say, how come Howard, as successful as he gets, how come he somehow relates to the audience?
Yeah.
How does he maintain that childlike innocence? Because I haven't grown up, Mayor.
Still trying to get out of things.
Yeah.
Even right now, you're worried about whether you're going to get caught talking about it, right?
Yeah.
Everything's dangerous.
Yeah, everything's dangerous. and then my wife yells at me when I get home because I'm. And then my wife keeps asking me about New Year's Eve and what's going to happen on the show, and I'm like, just sit there in the audience, and who am I going to be sitting there? And I go, I don't know. My least amount of worry on New Year's Eve is where you'll sit. Give me a break. Give me a break.
No, I told you yesterday, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, thank you. At least somebody understands me. You're about the only one who does. Jackie just laughs.
I commiserate a little.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Doesn't your wife realize that if you have another kid, like she'll be like well into her mid-60s before?
No.
This is the kid he's talking about.
No, we're not having another kid.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, please. No, this is it. This is the end of the Stern line. This is as far as that road goes. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
You want a pair of tickets to the show?
I'd love to have a pair of tickets to the show, Howard.
All right,
and I'll even take a pair of tickets after I've already ordered 2 weeks ago your pay-per-view.
Well, you're smart because, quite
Don't
frankly,
you want to preserve it?
you're going to want it on tape, and also you're going to want to see yourself.
I'm going to tape it. If I could figure out how the hell to tape my stuff, while I'm gone.
Yeah, well.
Because I've still yet to figure that one out.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that too.
I just ordered.
Yeah, so did I. Because
I want to see it the next day.
Yeah, me too.
I even
don't get a copy from these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I even reconfirmed it. It's there.
Yeah, good. Okay.
It's good. I have one question for you. I sent you a fax yesterday. I don't know if you got it. What about that twit, Jessica Hahn? Is she going to be there or not?
One never knows, but I'll tell you something. Jessica's a wise guy.
What'd she do now?
No, I'm just, this whole I'm coming, I'm not coming, I'm not coming, I'm coming. And, to her, she's like, well, all you did was, we flew her in, we put her up at a hotel, we had her shoot some stuff, and she told me, she was coming. I mean, the stuff that we shot will show anyway, but whether she's there or not. But the point is, don't make people, she's saying, well, I didn't get paid, and I didn't get it. I say, hey, don't tell someone you're coming. Don't make us go out and, do a whole thing around you and prepare a whole thing around you, and then all of a sudden call up and say you're not coming. That's unprofessional. And, you don't do that to friends.
She keeps saying, you don't need me.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
I think there's too many people. That, she needs to be more the center.
More the center of attention.
Hey,
but it really doesn't matter whether she's there or not. We've got such a killer, kick-ass show. I mean, it's just the principle of the thing. I don't like people telling me they're coming, and then they back out at the last minute after I shot some stuff around them and spent some money on it. And maybe it's not a lot of money to her, but we've got a huge budget here, and that actually was a chunk of our budget. But I could have spent it on other things.
Sure.
Hey, Howard?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to bring, like Fart Man posters, whatever we can...
Yeah, you can bring whatever you want for the audience, yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Just while we're shooting stuff and we're on live, do whatever you can hold up a sign or something.
Oh, okay, great.
Unless some guy behind you can't see.
Okay.
All right.
Of course, if a fight breaks out, make sure you face the camera.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Why don't we give away 10 pair of tickets right now?
Okay, can I give out the special number?
Yeah.
It's 212-955-9292, and you have to be able to come down to the station and pick up your tickets either today or tomorrow between 9 and 5.
Right.
You have to live in the area. Don't call from California unless you think you can get here.
Yeah. Yeah, don't call from California. Pretty much if this is just for people who want to come down New Year's Eve and hang with us.
It's 212-955-9292. That's the only number.
Right. All right, thanks, Gary.
So you're giving away 10 pair.
Yeah.
Now.
Give away 10 pair now. I've got 100 pair to give away, and I'll do that over the next couple of days. And every hour we'll be giving away tickets to the live event. And you can order it through pay-per-view. It was wild. The choreographer was down there yesterday. He's going to call in today. It's just getting nutty over in Newark. It's a big event. A lot of people looking forward to it. I was thinking about it.
It's very complicated.
Yeah, it is. You have no idea how complicated. The opening number is really extensive.
But I'm not talking about, all the girls in the dance number. I walked in there, I was flabbergasted. The lights were down by the seats because they have to adjust them. I mean, there was lights and stage and wood. And Fred, weren't you flabbergasted? It was too much.
Especially the backdrops.
It was
so elaborate.
It's
the
big,
sets
so
were
much bigger than you could even imagine.
Yeah, it's about time we worked in a real, a really good facility, high budget, proper amount of cameras. Everything is all set for New Year's Eve. A lot of people excited about it too. I've a lot of reports of people just building whole parties and stuff around the event, and it's the perfect New Year's for this because I sense that New Year's is kind of dead this year. Nobody really wants to go out.
Yeah, no big plans being made. People are getting tired of that. Even here, the whole Times Square thing.
I know every year that I've ever gone to a New Year's party, everyone sits around watching the TV by 11 o'clock, and they end up watching Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Which is never rockin'.
Which, they have to take the rockin' out of that. I mean, that's not right.
It is the very beginning.
Yeah, theirs is really the New Year's Rotten Eve. And then you guys watching a promo for what they're doing New Year's Eve? They're showing you videos and third-rate musicians and stuff. The same crap every year.
Yeah.
And then Fox always does something with Penn and Teller that looks like they put about 5 cents into it.
Yeah.
There's just nothing good on TV, and you end up sitting there watching going, man, why don't they have something good on TV New Year's Eve? Because everyone ends up watching it anyway. You got something this year. Trust me.
Yeah, it's funny because Penn usually spends the first 3 months of every year apologizing for whatever happened.
I know. Yeah. This is a good New Year's for it. It's cold. No one's going out. Nobody really wants to go anywhere.
They say we're not going to get above 30 degrees for the rest of this year.
I know. It won't be over 30 degrees for the rest of the year. I'm not going out New Year's Eve. I'm staying in Newark. Everybody and his mother is trying to get tickets to this, the live part of the show to go in and see us in the theater, but I'm only giving them to people over the radio. That's it. I made that decision when we started this thing. Because psychologically, I just hate being up in front of sponsors and stuff. That to me is like sort of elitist. Like you have the people who support you all year in terms of, tuning in that radio every day.
Yeah, sure.
Those are the people that deserve the tickets. So
they're the people who have the best time, too.
Yep. They are. They really are. Those are the people who are into it and know what's going on and know the cast of characters and everything else.
Thrilled to be there.
Yeah, thrilled to be there. I see them in all the magazines today and newspapers again. And what I've decided, too, is after New Year's, I'm going into hiding.
Yeah,
I'm not giving another
you're
interview.
You're a little overexposed at this point.
Yeah.
People are taking you for granted.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going to make sure that stops after New Year's. I had to go out and promote the New Year's Eve event.
It used to be the rarely spoken to Howard Stern as you got to hear from, but now.
Yeah, when you put out a book, you really got to go out and promote it. And then when you do a pay-per-view event right after that, you got to go out and promote it because the people who are putting up the money feel like you're jerking them around if you don't go out and promote.
Sure.
So I'm thinking after New Year's I might change my name, become like just Tupac Shakur and just become a different guy. Something. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
New Year's weekend, 97.1 KLSX celebrates the new year with a look at classic rock yesterday and today. It's music that continues to stand the test of time. Celebrate the new year with the best of yesterday and today. New Year's weekend, yesterday and today. from Brother Office Products and the classic rock station.
It doesn't have to be old to be classic.
97.1 KLSX.
Well, thank you and good morning. It's 6:36. Jeff Gonzer with your KLSX update. 51 degrees in Los Angeles, mostly sunny today. Temperatures around 70, and that's the way it's going to hold through the weekend. New Year's Day, it's going to be a good day for a Rose Bowl game. San Diego kept Miami from clinching a playoff spot. They sacked the Dolphins. 45-20 in Monday night's football. The Dolphins have dropped 4 straight games now and have the exact same record as the Los Angeles Raiders. Danny Manning scored 21 points and grabbed a season-high 15 rebounds, helping the Clippers to a 96-86 win over the 76ers last night. Tonight, it's the Canucks from Vancouver in to skate against the Kings, and UCLA will take on North Carolina State at Greenboro Stadium. UCLA coach Terry Donahue says quarterback Wayne Cook and linebacker Jameer Miller may not play in Saturday's Rose Bowl game against Wisconsin. Cook is suffering from the flu, while Miller has a pulled groin. Ouch. Let's check in now and see what's happening with traffic and Tom's story.
Good morning, Jeff. Nice day here in the San Fernando Valley, taking off from Van Nuys. This report is brought to you by the Los Angeles Clippers. Only one accident to report right now. This is on the Harbor Freeway northbound, just past the 91 Artesia Freeway. We have a single-car accident blocking the left lane. CHP is on the scene there as well. And if you're heading northbound on that freeway, watch out. Could be a hazard for you. All the other freeways looking pretty good at this hour. The Clippers will host the always tough Boston Celtics this Thursday night at 7:30 at the LA Sports Arena. Good seats are still available. Don't wait. Call Ticketmaster at 213-480-3232. Tom Story in the Classic Copter, 97.1 KLSX.
I was running out of choices. I didn't know what to do. Christmas time, presents, all that stuff. What do I get people? Where do I go for something interesting? I decided to sleep on it. Late at night, I had a dream. I didn't know where I was. Pretty cool place, though. Lots of videos. I asked the sales clerk where I was.
Video Liquidators.
Any good ideas for Christmas presents?
We all like movies. We like to collect them, own them, and watch them, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about a place you should know about. Video Liquidators.
Go on.
Video Liquidators purchase first-quality videos from closeouts, overstocks, and bankruptcies, and passes these huge savings along to you.
Let's get to the important stuff.
Video Liquidators also carries an unbeatable inventory of over 10,000 adult videos.
10,000. Wow.
Rent from over 10,000 choices for only 99 cents every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
You can say that again.
Rent from over 10,000 choices for only 99 cents every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Good deal.
Save money today at the only place that makes sense to rent or buy your videos. That's Video Liquidators. Give them a call now to the nearest location. Video Liquidators, 1-800-992-3858. 1-800-992-3858.
Give me that number again.
That's 1-800-992-3858.
Video Liquidators. I like them.
You can't do better.
And you're pretty smart. You ever consider writing a book?
To find the Video Liquidators near you, call 1-800-992-3858. Experience the largest selection of adult videos in the Southland.
You want to get married to me?
Due to the overwhelming response, Video Liquidators continues its sale on all adult videos through New Year's. Call 1-800-992-3858.
It's the KLSX Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
All right, here, running it down. Gary just handed me a copy of Entertainment Weekly, the best of '93. I'm the best of '93.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's a cool picture in there too that I took that they didn't use. Remember, I did an article for Entertainment Weekly.
Yes.
There was a black dominatrix whipping me when I was chained to a wall against the toilet.
Right.
I told you about it.
Yeah.
Well, they used the picture this time, and I know some people are going to think it's you standing there whipping me. I know it. Here, come over here. I'll show you what I mean. You know how people confuse black people. Come here.
We all look alike.
Yeah, not to me though. I'm very liberal. I'm real liberal. Seriously, look at this. You know, everyone's going to think that's you standing there, right? Right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Brace yourself for a lot of questions like, was that you whipping Howard? Who's on the phone? Gina?
Gina.
Oh, okay.
So many people asked me if that was your real baby on the cover of Entertainment Weekly.
No, not quite. That was a cute baby, though. Gina?
Hello.
Hey, you know, I was just watching Gina. She shot a piece for us that we're going to show New Year's Eve. You're going to be there live.
Yeah, I'll be there.
And we shot a thing with her. It runs about 2 minutes. where she's playing with a scepter.
Did you like that?
Yeah, really like that. You look really good. You should go into porno.
I had a lot of fun. I had too much fun.
I know. We're showing a really good Gina thing. A lot of the guys like Gina want to see her New Year's Eve, and I can understand why. Had any lesbian daring do lately?
We just hit our pageant here about a week and a half ago, and got pretty hot with some of the women, and I had some of my girlfriends there.
Hey, Gary, do me a favor. Call Gina back and not on this phone line. Tom refuses to fix this phone line. He's got other things to do. Take her and put her on another phone line. It's just all scratchy and dirty.
I can hardly hear her.
Gina, hold on. We're going to call you right back.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm not going to sit there and listen to static.
Yeah. It'd be one thing if she was calling from Tel Aviv in the middle of a war.
Yeah, that I can understand. Because that almost sounds like mortar fire going on. It's the same line. It's just one line that we use over and over again, and it just consistently makes noise. And you'll see I'll put her on a different line.
Everything will be fine.
Yeah, proving that there's something wrong with the line. But I still can't get them to fix it around here because they never believe me. They look at me around here as a lunatic. They think I make this stuff up, that I'm just like a temperamental guy and I'm looking for problems.
I do wonder what this all means to them.
Sometimes I do, too. It's easier to cure cancer than get a phone fixed around here. In fact, I've already come up with a cure for cancer. I'm just pissed off and saving it because they won't fix the phone.
You're withholding it from the public.
Until they fix the phones. Gina, is that you?
Hello.
Much better, right?
Much better.
Nice and clean.
Nice and clear.
And what's with Gary? I told him to forget that phone line. Don't use it anymore. What are you wearing now?
Nothing. I'm in bed.
You naked? You've got some hot body. God, that stuff looks good on tape.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I couldn't wait for you to see it. I knew you would like it.
When are you getting to New York?
Actually, I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh, you are leaving tomorrow?
Yeah.
Because she has to rehearse, she's part of the show.
I was going to say, she doesn't need any more rehearsal than us. We should be ashamed of ourselves.
Yeah, I know. We have a whole 2 hours to do. She has a whole 10 minutes to do, and yet she needs as much rehearsal.
I can hardly wait. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
Your body should never go to waste. Your body should be used sexually every day. Like a fine wine, it should be what, Robin?
Well, fine wine is savored, Howard.
Oh.
You're talking about using her up?
Yeah, like a cheap wine. It's like a cheap wine. You should be used
like
constantly.
Mad Dog 2020 or something.
No, I was just watching. I was showing a tape of you to a bunch of guys. The stuff we're going to show New Year's Eve. And everyone was like, oh, man.
What, do you guys start grabbing each other?
Yeah, and what's great about it is, too, no, the room gets really silent, and everyone just starts, like, looking, and, like, there's not even laughter that's going, because it's a funny thing that we do with her. It's funny, but no one cares.
Hey, the humor's lost.
Because she's naked in it.
It was fun. I had so much fun shooting that.
I like when you're making it with the soldier.
You like that?
Yeah, that was good.
Maybe you should go into porno if you enjoy this kind of stuff.
You probably should. I guess, because you know what's great? I tell guys, I go, check her out, man. She's a nurse. And they go, what do you mean a nurse? I go, she's a legitimate nurse. I mean, a nurse like in a hospital nurse.
Well, she could still be a nurse and a porn queen.
I don't know, man.
about that.
And it's like, man, check her out. And they're like, whoa. Everyone's like, whoa. And she's naked. I said, yeah, and she's a lesbian and, she's bi. She'll do anything.
Yeah, just about anything.
What happened the other night? Did you have some lesbian sex?
Oh, I had some great time. We had, I did the contest after that. We went out dancing. There were about four girls came with me. We had a great time.
Wait a second. You went to the pageant, and after the pageant, you and 3 other girls went dancing?
Yeah.
How do you arrange that?
Were these girls your girlfriends?
Yeah, they're girlfriends of mine.
What do you mean girlfriends? Do they all know that you do lesbian stuff?
Yeah, actually, I'm attracting all kinds of women these days.
Oh, really? Had you made it with each of these 3 women?
No,
No. How many?
These are still to be questions.
Yeah.
All 3 of them you had never made it with?
No, they were just friends.
Just friends, and they've never expressed any lesbian interest?
Well, they were expressing that night.
Well, let me get this straight. So you go out dancing in Cleveland. Like, where do you go? You go to some dance club?
Yeah, there's a real nice dance club.
Is it like rock music or like disco music?
A combination. They play a lot of dance music and some light rock.
Are you a good dancer?
Oh, I'd love to dance. Yeah.
You've never seen her dance for all this hours?
You know what? I'm going to have to see you dance New Year's Eve. Maybe you'll come like dancing out or something.
I'll dance with you.
You don't have to dance with me. I just want to watch you dance. I want to look. I'm not interested in dancing with you.
Did you see any of the pageant tape? I don't know if they sent it to you or not. They taped it for you.
Oh, you mean the Cleveland pageant?
Yeah.
No, I'm supposed to see it that night. They're putting together a piece representing all the pageants.
Oh.
So, all right, let me get this straight. So after the pageant, you go out, like, what are you wearing to the dance club? Like a mini skirt?
A real short mini dress.
And what are you wearing on top?
It's a dress. So it's low cut and it was open in the back.
Oh. With those high heels?
High heels and no underwear.
Oh. And no bra?
No bra.
So when you walk into a club like this, are guys going ape?
Well, I had security that night.
You had security?
Yeah, I had some guys with me that were like security guys.
But are guys like trying to get to you? And
Yeah,
is like the whole club like looking at you?
Yeah, they knew I was coming in there after the pageant.
Do guys drop their drinks? I mean, are they that blatantly like involved? I mean, they must go nuts.
Yeah, we got pretty wild on the dance floor too.
So then you and your three friends get up.
Yeah, we were dancing.
And what are they wearing?
Oh, everyone was dressed real hot in little mini skirts or dresses and.
They all dress like you and no panties and stuff?
Yeah.
They're all wild girls.
These girls were very wild.
And like on the dance floor, what happens? You start dancing suggestively with each other?
It was very close.
Like dirty dancing?
Very.
Like rubbing each other and stuff?
Rubbing each other.
Do you kiss while you dance?
Yeah, a little kissing, a lot of touching.
And these girls aren't lesbo?
Well, I think they're bi-curious, I'd say.
Oh, I mean, you just start, and these are like regular working girls.
Yeah, these girls are, they were friends of mine.
Oh, man, what great friends you have. I wish my wife had friends like you have friends.
Your wife has a lot of girlfriends.
Yeah, they don't even kiss. They don't even kiss on the cheek. Oh, man, you're so wild and sexual.
The dancing got pretty wild. The guys around us were getting...
See, this is how people have fun. Now I know how people have fun. Yeah, they get wild.
See, I don't know how to have fun.
Me neither. You're single. You should be having fun. I don't know. I got to check it. I'm going to have to have a long talk with you.
Yeah,
you could have fun. Well, if I was single, I'd have some fun with you. Yeah, so go ahead.
So after we got pretty hot in the dance club, we...
Do you take any clothes off in the dance club?
Our skirts were up and...
They were hiked up?
Really hiked up, yeah.
You were naked.
With no panties? And how did they get hiked up? You start lifting each other's skirts?
Yeah, we were...
And then you get all sweaty so the skirts stay up?
Yeah, we were dancing pretty wildly.
And no guys jumped into this.
See, guys, you don't give guys enough credit, Robin. You only read about the rapists and stuff. I got to tell you, a lot of controlled guys were all drinking and didn't jump on top of them. And a court of law might have found those guys innocent.
Well, Robin, you're pretty close, though. We had 4 bodyguards around us. So.
Oh. And they jumped on top of you.
No, they were good. They were pretty good.
Bodyguards. So then after this, you were all worked up, and are you saying to each other, let's go back to Gina's place?
Oh, I had a limo that night.
Yeah.
So we all went in the limo, and we had some fun in there.
And wait a second, you all started giggling in the limo, right? Because you had such a fun night, and then you were all sitting there, and is everyone going, oh, I can't believe what we just did?
They were talking a little bit about it, but they were thinking more about what was going to happen in the limo, I think.
So what happened? You guys started kissing each other in the limo?
A lot of kissing and touching, yeah.
And the bodyguards were gone, right?
Yeah.
So it was just the limo driver was in the front.
Oh, he was loving every minute of it.
and the 4 of you get in the back and you just start kissing each other?
Yeah.
Like you pair off with one of the girls and the other one pairs off with the other one?
Well, it was like all of us together.
Wait a minute. Do you close that little thing between you and the driver?
I didn't really think about it, but he didn't say anything. I think he was just watching.
So you all get in there and you start kissing each other, and do all the clothes come off in the limo?
A lot of them come off, yeah. Most of them came off.
And you...
I was naked, of course.
Oh, my.
Of course. Oh, I love you. Oh, do I love you. Can't wait to see you New Year's. Guys, you got...
Can you imagine 3 days in Manhattan, what she's going to be up to?
Oh, I can't wait. You're going to have to point me in the right direction.
Damn right, honey.
With all those wacky girls? Oh, my God. This is going to be a nightmare.
Oh, wait till you meet the other girls in the pageant.
I can't wait.
You haven't met them, have you?
No.
They were backstage jumping on top of each other. You have to see what goes on back there.
Oh, I can't wait.
Her and the space alien, her and the Sunday girl.
I'll bet you her and the Sunday girl get it on.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know it. And she's hot, and she goes for it. They came up to my office just when they were shooting the Jessica Hahn lingerie piece, and the girls all just jumped up on my conference table, oiled each other down, and started going at it.
Oh, wow.
And they're all really good looking.
That sounds
The
good.
girls all had to fill out forms, so we got some information on them. And a lot of the forms, they're fantasy, things that they'd like to do.
To make it with another girl.
So many of them included Gina by name.
I know.
Really?
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That was the most answered question at the pageant, too.
So you're naked now, huh?
Yeah, totally.
I was telling these guys, that I'm watching the tape of Gina with, and I go, man, she's really hot. And they go, she's a nurse? I go, yeah. She's not even like a professional stripper or anything. And she does lesbian stuff. And they go, well, what's with that body? I go, she does karate or something.
Work out weights and...
It pays off. I don't know. I work out with weights. Nothing happens, Robin.
It pays off. You're looking real good.
Yeah, well. To you, everybody looks good. Big deal. No kidding. So you get into town Wednesday, huh?
Wednesday night, yeah.
All right, so we'll see you Friday night on pay-per-view.
All right.
Gina making another appearance, and actually this is her first big television appearance.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I saw the 2 minutes of tape you put together. It's unbelievable. And what do you come marching down the steps in?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do when I get there. No one has said anything.
They didn't tell you what to wear or anything.
No.
I don't think we really need to tell her what to wear.
I don't think I need any outfit.
I don't think you're going to really need clothes.
Just a sash.
That's how the taping went. I didn't need any of the outfits I brought.
All right, well, everyone will be meeting you New Year's and seeing you New Year's, so we're looking forward to it.
Okay, Howard.
All right, see you on pay-per-view.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Don't say you love me, because I'll have to do something to you. All right, hold on. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
That's Gina. We're minutes away
I'll
from...
just have to walk around with my eyes closed back.
Oh, yeah, it's
I can't
wild.
imagine what's going to happen.
She's nuts. I'm putting a camera backstage, too. That's why we have 9. We had actually 8, and I added one just to go backstage with. She's intense. You'll see New Year's Eve. You'll see. Call your local cable company. You'll see what I'm talking about. Man. I got totally aroused during that conversation. I'm so embarrassed.
I guess you have to really like people to be that way, huh?
Yep. You're right, Robin. I really do like people. She loves all kind of people.
She's a real people lover.
She's got a great body. She is so naked in this thing.
She's so naked everywhere.
Have you seen the piece yet?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh.
It really is. She's wasting. She is a riot. She's a nurse.
I still can't believe.
Yeah.
I want to know what kind of nurse she is.
She's my private nurse. That's going to be my private nurse when I get a little confirmed.
That drives Robin crazy.
I know.
Robin's a nurse. And she's
No. It doesn't drive me. I could care less. There were a lot of wild nurses who worked with me. They would have curled your hair, Jackie. I just can't imagine what kind of nurse she is.
She's wasting her time as a nurse. Anyway, I got to take a break here. Coming up this hour, we will give away more tickets to the event, actually. We have some for our fans. You can join us in Newark, and we'll be back right after these words. Hi, this is Howard, and I know you already know what's going on in the morning here at KLSX. But do you know what goes on the rest of the day? The rest of the day, we play the greatest rock and roll music. Classic rock. Hey, Jude. That's right. The best. 97.1 KLSX, Howard Stern all morning. Classic rock. All day.
Thank you, Howard, and we'll get back to Howard in just a minute here. 97.1 KLSX, Los Angeles, at 6 minutes before 7 o'clock. 51 degrees in Los Angeles, 40 degrees in Van Nuys, 46 degrees in Seal Beach. Mostly sunny, temperatures about 70 degrees, and that's what we can expect all through New Year's weekend. San Diego kept Miami from clinching a playoff spot by beating them in Monday Night Football last night, 45-20. It's 4 in a row now that the Dolphins have lost. Danny Manning scored 21 points and grabbed a season-high 15 rebounds, helping the Clippers to a 96-86 win over Philadelphia. Loy Vaught had a great night, too, dropping in 19 points and tying a career high with 21 rebounds for the Clippers. It's the Canucks in to skate against the Kings tonight at the Forum, and UCLA will be playing North Carolina State tonight in North Carolina. Well, if you want to borrow a couple of bucks from a Raiders From a Raider player, I would suggest lineman Anthony Smith. He signed a 4-year deal, $7.6 million contract to become the highest paid Raider. 26-year-old defensive end will receive $1.2 million for the season, and that's on top of his $600,000 salary. Let's check in now. And actually, we're not going to check in now with traffic. We will be back with Howard in just 1 minute.
Great moments in pop culture. Piper Sonoma. For more great moments in pop culture, pop open Piper Sonoma for the holidays.
Piper Sonoma Sparkling Wines, Hillsburg, California.
Yo, the warehouse is having their annual warehouse sale. And I ain't talking concrete floors and damp merchandise. I'm talking the warehouse. You know, your total entertainment store.
Hey, Ernie, it's lunch.
Oh, thanks, boss.
No problem. What Ernie's trying to say is at the warehouse, our skids are loaded and inventory is going fast on the hottest movies and video games, plus tons of classic hit music at the incredible rock-bottom price of only $9.99 CD, $5.99 cassette. Like the Eagles' greatest hits, 1971 to 75 on Asylum. Or Led Zeppelin with Led Zeppelin 2 on Atlantic, each just $9.99 CD, $5.99 cassette. The Grateful Dead with Skeletons from the Closet on Warner. Or Neil Young, Harvest on Reprise. Can I be redundant? Each just $9.99 CD, $5.99 cassette. And once you've saved on mass quantities of new CDs, relax and rent a movie at the warehouse. Or spend some of that Christmas green you found in your stocking on the great deals at the annual Warehouse sale. Stock up on movies, video games, and hit music. Where?
I know where. The warehouse.
Yeah, the warehouse. Hey, Ernie, your forklift's double parked.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Vern, there's no business like slow business to make them boys at Cerritos Auto Square just a little nervous. So right now, they're doing whatever it takes to beef up business with their after-Christmas sale. And that means great savings on brand-new cars and luxury sedans. Over 10,000 of them. So come on, Vern, it's time to check out the big after-Christmas sale at Cerritos Auto Square, because they're stacking them deep and selling them cheap.
Now, best value prices come to Cerritos Auto Square. All 23 dealers offer high-volume discounts clearly marked on the windshield of every new and used car in stock. Choose from $100 million inventory and see how easy it is to save hundreds, even thousands without having to ask. No mystery, no guesswork. What you see is what you pay. Come in for your best value price marked right on the windows during the after-Christmas sale at Cerritos Auto Square today.
Vern, we are talking great value. Know what I mean?
Come on.
It's time to check in now and take a look at traffic with Tom Story. Know what I mean?
Good morning, Jeff. This traffic report brought to you by the Orange County Register. Right now, most of the freeway is looking very good. We are just getting reports of an accident northbound 405 at Euclid. Looked like a single-car spin-out. Harbor Freeway good between downtown and the 405, and also the 405 is very good, both directions between the Long Beach Freeway and the 605. On Sunday, January 9th, the Orange County Register offers the New Year's biggest selection of jobs, cars, homes, and much more. It's the annual celebration edition, Sunday, January 9th, and only in the Orange County Register. I'm Tom Story in the Classic Copter, 97.1.
Awesome. Hey, you know who's here who just stopped by?
Who?
Do you know the midget who's in the Michael Jackson sketch?
Well, I did see him there, yes?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh.
Wants to stop by. He's really good. And he brought 2 of his midget buddies. These guys are midgets.
They hang out together?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They walk in
Midgets
together.
just hang together.
It's like a little posse. It's kind of cool, you know?
How come you never see midgets?
I know. You never see them, like, hanging out
Where
and
do
stuff.
they go?
I don't know. We could ask them. These guys are good. Hey, midgets, come on in. They're midgets. They're not. Some of them might be dwarves. I'm not sure.
Well, let's see. Have you met all 3 of these guys?
Yeah, I met these guys. We were shooting the Michael Jackson sketch, which is probably, to me, the most exciting thing of the night because it opens the show and it's killer. The rest of the stuff, we don't know what's going to be exciting because it's going to happen live.
Well, you do know some of the stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, what's correct again? Little people, right?
Yeah.
Hey, dudes. Hey, take seats.
All right.
Hey, these dudes are pretty well connected to the whole little people thing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. You guys politically active, like with the whole little people's movement and stuff?
Not really. We're involved in a lot of other stuff, but we don't get politically involved at all.
Now, first of all, let me introduce you to the guy who plays Michael Jackson's little buddy in the sketch. What's your name again?
Marty Kleber.
Hey, Marty.
How you doing?
How you doing? You were real good.
Thank you. You were great.
Marty was excellent.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a real good actor. He really is. You'll see. He's really good.
I think he was great for it when we had the idea because he has such hairy legs that'll throw the whole crowd up when they see this thing.
Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, Marty, are you a midget or a dwarf?
I'm dwarf.
You are?
Yeah.
You guys are all dwarfs?
Yeah, we're all dwarfs. Do you know the difference, Howard? Do you know the difference?
Yeah, let me see if I got this right.
Okay.
A midget is perfectly in proportion.
Whoa.
Marty, take it easy.
Take it easy.
Marty shot out of a cannon.
Not the pay-per-view.
Marty, we're not on pay-per-view yet. I had to hit the button on that. No, in other words, a midget's weenie is small.
Yeah.
And
You know this for a fact?
you guys know midgets?
We know there's hardly any out there. It's not a
It's a
real common
pituitary thing.
Yeah, midget has a small wiener.
Everything.
But dwarf has a regular-sized wiener.
And
It's the only thing that you guys have that is small legs and arms, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. The rest of you is regular.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Really?
And this guy, Marty, I get most of his clothes off during the Michael Jackson sketch. You should see the physique on this guy.
Yeah?
And, he's like in real good shape.
Well, I've been pumping up because I'm on your buddy Kessler?
Yeah.
I want him.
Are you a wrestler, too?
Kessler's a midget we used to use on, well, he's a dwarf, too. We used to use him on the Channel 9 show.
Yeah.
We see him all the time, so Marty wants to take his... He's tired of seeing him all the time, so Marty wants to take him out.
Yeah. I think I single-handedly employ most of the dwarves in the area.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm a big dwarf employer.
Well, what do you guys do when you're not working with Howard?
Yeah, like, well, how come I never see, like, dwarves hanging out on the street and stuff? You never see them.
Well, none of the 3 of us live in New York. I live in L.A., Marty lives in Detroit, and Steve lives in Chicago. So the locals here, I don't know where they go, but we hang out when we're doing Radio City Christmas show.
Oh, I see.
So when we're here, we go to clubs and we go out all the time.
You're doing the Christmas show?
Yeah, they do the Christmas show.
What are they doing?
What do you guys play, like elves or something?
Of course.
Elves, snowman, and bears.
Oh, really?
So this is your season?
Yeah, we come out here for the 12 weeks. This is our season.
Winter is really a dwarf kind of season. That's right, Robin.
But I must say, I'm very high paid. We're not out here for the Subways and pizza, that's for sure.
All right, so Marty's the guy who you're going to be seeing in the Michael Jackson sketch.
Yeah.
Now who are you?
Steve.
All right, Steve. So what was Gary telling me? You worked on some movie or something?
I've done some stuff. Mike just did a movie
That
with
was me. With John Travolta and Bruce Willis. And
Oh, really?
Kind of cool story that happened when I was working. I was working before I came into the city.
So you were working on some movie. What's this movie called?
It's called Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction?
It's Quentin Tarantino is doing it. The guy that did True Romance.
Oh, yeah?
So Bruce Willis.
Did you ever see True Romance?
Yes.
That's a pretty good movie.
It was a good movie.
That was with Christian Slater.
Yeah.
I thought.
Quentin Tarantino's the same guy who wrote that. That's great.
So you worked on that movie. What do you get to do in that movie?
Yeah. Well, it's a scene in a 50s diner, and I was a bellboy that seats John Travolta and Uma Thurman in the seat, and I had a whole dialogue thing with them.
Uma Thurman's hot, huh? You guys ever get any regular-sized women?
That's all I date.
Really?
That's all he gets.
You're exclusive.
That's all I get.
That's Marty, who was in the Michael Jackson sketch.
So how do you make that move?
Marty, you only date regular-sized women.
Yeah, that's it.
How tall are you? You're like 3 feet tall, right?
I'm 4'1".
You really are 4'1"?
Yeah.
Jump off that chair.
Wait, seriously, he's not 4'1". You lie about your height, don't you, Marty? Hey, come on, look at that.
I'm 4'6".
Come on.
4'6".
4'6" is practically regular height.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Close enough.
Steve, how tall are you?
4'4".
4'4"?
And my girlfriend's 5'5".
Is that true?
Yes, it is.
Is she hot looking?
Yeah, I seen her. I was surprised.
She's a babe. Hey, let me tell you something. If you could get a regular-sized girl and she's hot looking, let me tell you something. All you losers out there who are sitting there saying you have it's hard to get women.
Yeah.
This guy Marty has, it's not easy when you're a short dude. No kidding. How'd you get a regular-sized woman? That must be a tough move. Had you ever dated a dwarf before?
No, I never have.
Is it because you can't find them, or?
I just don't find them attractive myself. It's something against little people.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
I like tall, skinny,
long-legged. Long-legged.
I'm married to a little person that's very attractive.
Yeah.
These guys can vouch for. That I've dated little women actually for about the last 10 years.
Oh, yeah?
And I've been...
They got to be easy to score with, though, because they're, hard up for guys, right? Little women.
Actually, no. They're in the same situation.
Because you got guys like Marty who won't even date little women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, turned off.
You know what I'm saying? So you probably go into, a little people's meeting. Where'd you meet your wife?
In Detroit, actually, in
At a little
86. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
The whole national convention thing happened.
Oh, no kidding.
It was cool.
So it's like you go to the national convention, you walk in, you're like the stud of the place.
At one point I was, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Not anymore, though.
And I bet you those little women actually put out a lot more than regular size
I'll tell you, they got 1 week to do it, so they know that it's...
it's either do or die.
It's a deadline.
So you go in there and just have sex like a maniac?
In my younger days, I might have been fun.
Right.
My wife's listening, so...
Sometimes, Robin, I'm 6'5". I'm 6'5", but I do go to little people's conventions just to knock off a few broads. Because they go wild for me. It's unbelievable. Whenever I was feeling desperate, I would go there, and I'm telling you.
Just take your pick.
And those women have regular-sized jugs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just arms and legs, remember?
Right.
Double D.
Double D. The double Ds are bigger than their whole body.
Now, do you have children?
No, I don't. No. But,
and were your parents regular size?
Yeah. Well, normally, in the situation now, we're first generation little people, which is we come from advertised parents.
Right.
People usually ask us if you guys come from little parents. There isn't as many people that are coming from little people because they don't have as many children as most other people do, so the odds are not there.
So you won't have children because you don't want...
No, we will.
You will?
Yeah, sure.
That'll be cool if you have a regular-sized kid.
Yeah, well, that can happen.
Because that's always in the Inquirer.
I will. That's all I'll have.
Marty will have that.
How do you know?
Because he's married. He's going to marry a regular-sized
He
woman.
can marry another little person and have an average-sized.
How do you know that?
Because he doesn't have a dominant gene that's dwarf.
Oh, you've been tested?
Yeah, that's what they know so far, that my children will be average size.
That'll be funny. You can get in the Inquirer. If you ever see those pictures of... Here's his dad.
Walking with your 5-year-old.
You got
me kicking my butt.
It'll be 6'7", and you'll be my boy.
My star basketball player.
You know how you were looking for a little person to be in the pageant, that John was trying to get a little person there that would be in the pageant.
Right.
And we looked everywhere. We tried to get somebody, and everyone, if you wanted someone that really hated you, and we found people that hated you.
They wouldn't be in the pageant.
They hated you so much they wouldn't be in the pageant. But there was this one girl that was walking down 51st Street. We were working in Radio City, and I was not there. And these two guys, this is a great story. And out of nowhere, one of the most beautiful women they said they ever saw, with C cups and a tight body and bleach blonde hair, was walking down the street, and these guys, instead of going down there to meet her, they go, "Oh, baby, come here, we want you." And she's walking down the street, and she runs right into a pole in front of the Bank of New York. She's so scared and runs off.
You guys are up to hijinks, huh?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, I could have booked her and been her agent and taken 20%. I want to find her."
It was really weird too when we were shooting the Michael Jackson sketch. Marty had to get back to Radio City Music Hall, so we had to shoot the ending of it in a real hurry.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you could make his curtains.
Yeah.
The
only day it snowed, too. Was it the only day it snowed here?
Yeah, it was snowing.
So anyway, you were working on a movie, you said.
Yeah. So Travolta and I were just hanging out, and he was a really nice guy. He loves you. He likes you a lot. He listens to him and Kelly Preston.
Oh, we think he's a great actor.
Yeah.
But in that case, we think he's cool. Yeah.
But Bruce, one day, I was getting dressed, and I came out of my dressing room, and one of the truck drivers had you on the radio in L.A.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce went completely insane when he goes, "Turn that off! I don't want to hear that effing guy."
Oh, really?
Look at this. And the truck driver goes, "No, I'm leaving it on."
You know how Bruce Willis hates us and John Travolta liked us?
I don't know. I think whatever you must have said about him or Demi or something like that must have really pissed
Well, what's weird about Bruce Willis is that, you know how he tries to come off like this easy-going, cool guy?
Yeah.
He's just a douche. He's just a douche. He really is. Demi Moore is way too good for him.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing with him.
I like that her career is doing so well and his is doing so awful.
Well, she's got the goods.
I guess he can't handle it. He seems to me like an angry guy.
A bitter guy.
He'd hate the radio if it was turned off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'd just be angry about the radio. Turn it off. It is off. I hate it.
Life's not good enough.
Yeah, you can tell he's just an angry dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Marty, how'd you get this regular-sized woman, like 5'5"? I mean, because you know that's.
Where do you meet your women?
And where'd you meet this one?
I met her through an ex-girlfriend, which was tough. Like I said, I've always dated average-sized girls.
Yeah.
Because where I grew up, there was no little people, so I just grew up dealing with average-sized people, and that's what I find attractive, and I won't stop till I get what I want.
Really? And you get her?
I got her.
Jesus. See any of that, guys? And this guy's
And
3
you
feet
don't
tall.
have any, you're not embarrassed or, a little fearful of rejection. You just go for it.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
And Marty's very brave.
There's plenty out there where, if she left me, which she won't,
You'd find more.
I'd find another one.
Oh, man. Whoa.
People take their time.
I know guys regular size don't have that kind of attitude.
Yeah, they're pitiful.
You're not kidding. Hey, Grillo, you want to take a lesson. Unbelievable.
Man, I can't believe how much fun I had with you that day.
Yeah, we had a good time. We were moonwalking. He does a wicked moonwalk.
Yeah? You do all that?
Well, because he plays a little boy and I'm Michael Jackson. And I'm telling you, people, I'm warning you now, you will not believe that it's me playing Michael Jackson.
All right,
That's
you
how good
swear
this
it's you.
I swear
You
it's
bring
me.
somebody else in after I
Seriously, hey, did you see me in that? Dude, hey, did it look
I saw
like...
you before, and I saw you after the makeup on, and I thought Michael was there. The voice, everything was...
Yeah, we were right on.
I was actually afraid for my life. I mean...
I know. When I had you chained to the bed, were you really afraid? I was afraid for my life.
Talking about the tape on the fingers and stuff,
Yeah.
Kind of scared me there.
It's a scary sketch.
All right.
And Marty here is chained up to a metal bed frame.
Yeah.
And he's a good actor, though. He handles it very well. Guy's a good actor.
All right.
And then we moonwalk together, and he does a really good moonwalk.
We did a couple spins, a little...
Yep.
The crotch,
Yeah, he taught me how to moonwalk.
You moonwalk in it.
Oh, I do, yeah. Well, Michael Jackson, I got him.
Well,
But he does it
still
better
don't
than I do.
believe you did.
Just see, the opening 30 seconds of the pay-per-view special, I'll be moonwalking with Marty.
All right.
And Marty does a whole sideway move. You'll see he's in his jammies, of course. But
Well, what do these guys do for livings?
they're in show business.
Always?
Actually, I work for a newspaper in Los Angeles called the LA Business Journal.
Oh, do you?
The Wall Street Journal. I do the acting and the film stuff on the side because it's there. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that.
So you're a journalist?
I work in circulation
for
the paper, but I would.
So what, do you deliver newspapers?
No.
Yeah, right.
Gets in a car.
Yeah, I had a Newsday route myself. I got out of it. Now, what are you doing in circulation?
I handle all the special requests. People call in, they want copies of articles and things like that.
Oh, I see.
Back issues and things, so I deal with that whole department. So.
Yeah, and what do you do, Steve?
I work for Clark Equipment. We manufacture pallet lifts, bulldozers.
Oh, yeah?
And I run the docks out there. I too, like Mike, I just...
But you guys have overcompensated for your small stature. You guys are all successful, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Marty, what do you do full-time?
Well, I'm a pimp.
That's how he gets his women.
You got a stable of bitches? Yeah, cool.
Actually, I work for an oil company named Simone Oil.
Oh, yeah?
So it's just a tax.
Oh, you're probably just rich, so that's why you get all those girls.
No, I'm not rich.
What does he do for that oil company, though?
Yeah, what do you do?
He doesn't own it.
I think he changes it.
He changes oil. Well, anyway, Robin, I wanted to introduce you to Marty and his friends because you'll be seeing Marty New Year's Eve in the Michael Jackson sketch, and you're going to see that he is a very good actor.
All right.
You will be very, very impressed with Marty, and these are his two buddies.
Well, I'm just fascinated by the whole thing.
Of little people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm into the whole little... You know what? I've never insulted or been mean to little people ever since I saw the movie Freaks. You ever see that movie?
No.
At the end of the movie Freaks, there's this little person in it, except he has no arms or legs. And remember, he was the human worm?
No, wasn't he the human cigarette? Or
the human caterpillar.
Something.
And you got to get...
a cigarette with his mouth.
You got to rent the movie Freaks. It's really unbelievable. At the end, this tall guy is like really obnoxious to little people. So they like the human caterpillar puts a knife in his teeth, and he like just crawls across the ground, and he's chasing the regular sized guy. And the regular sized guy has legs, and he can't outrun the human caterpillar. And the human caterpillar just kills him.
Yeah.
All the freaks get him. Human caterpillar. So I know how to behave myself around little people, because you guys can get together like a little army and screw people over. Look at that little guy, Steve. He's like, hey, that's a good idea.
He's thinking of a list.
Yeah, right. He's like, hey, there's a lot of guys I want to kill.
We wanted to have a chance to show you about basketball we saw when Niels Lofgren played you, and then when you had little Scotty in there.
No, that was not funny. That was not funny.
It didn't warm me up enough.
Niels Lofgren's a dwarf, isn't he?
He's pretty
Not
short.
quite.
Just almost. He's just almost that size. But, so anyway, I wish you guys luck with your career. Thanks for stopping by.
So, I mean, on the job, you guys work with regular-sized people.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, at Radio City, you mean, or?
No, when your regular job is your regular life.
Yeah, we're not. It's not like a Little People factory that putting cookies out or something.
Yeah, I like Little People. I never see Little People. Me neither. I never see Little People. That's why when these three guys walked in when I was shooting the Michael Jackson sketch, I was like, whoa, Little People.
A group of them.
Yeah, a whole group of little people.
In L.A., where I live, actually in an hour's radius in L.A., because there's so much acting business out there in L.A.
Yeah.
In 1 hour radius, if I made phone calls, I can get 100 little people in my house within an hour in a radius in L.A., where in New York, they're so spread out, you couldn't do that. That's why you don't see them a lot.
Yeah, a lot of little people go into acting because it's tough.
Yeah.
Were you guys like crying a lot as kids and over the whole little thing?
Well,
Steve was. Steve, right? You hated it, right?
When you're really young, there was some hard times.
It's cruel.
Before you really understood what, your difference was,
Yeah. But Marty never cried.
No.
You love it.
I scrapped, man. Somebody had something to say. Let's do it.
You fought him.
You fought him.
That's right.
He was doing.
I know I can kick Marty's ass.
Sure, Howard.
You don't think so?
Hey, I'm training him.
Oh, yeah?
I want Kessler. I'm serious.
Hey, what do you want him for?
Could you imagine him and Kessler going like in a boxing match on the pay-per-view?
Yeah.
It's
And then we
Rocky,
go squaring up.
Ricky.
Ricky. I'm thinking of all little people.
Boom.
You guys lobbying for a remake of The Wizard of Oz? That would get a lot of you guys to work. I'm telling you, you got to go for that.
I heard that was wild set.
Yeah.
I did, that Chevy Chase movie that you love so much.
Oh, did you?
I was 18 years old. I was the youngest guy in the thing.
Want to know something? I have that movie in my house. I have yet to open it up and look at it. It's just too painful. It's
really bad.
Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase is the only normal-sized guy, regular-sized guy.
Oh, there was a woman in it, too.
Carrie Fisher.
Yeah.
Carrie Fisher, and the whole cast is midgets and dwarfs.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Was it a horrible movie?
It was bad.
Yeah.
It started out good because they had it R-rated, and then they changed it to like a bizarre PG, and
really?
It's really turned out horrible.
I've yet to watch it.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank the boys for stopping by.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Marty, I'll see you New Year's Eve for the big pay-per-view sketch and the Michael Jackson sketch. I think people will be very impressed with your skills. Everyone who has seen it was a real little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's good. That's a plan.
I think he's going to be famous. That women are going to stop him on the street.
They like when you're bound and gagged, and I'm safe of you, my friend. I'm going to say where Barney disappears. All right, take it easy. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with more. And don't forget to order your pay-per-view and see Marty in the big Michael Jackson sketch. It sure is a highlight. And we'll be back after these words. What is the point of the Stern Show? Does this art form elevate us above anything that lives and breathes? I don't think so. Since when is art?
Yeah, does art elevate?
Yeah. I mean, some people might actually say they are elevated by this show. That they have a good smile on their face.
I have had letters from people who say, they were going through a very terrible time in their lives. And this was the only thing that made them laugh and got them through it.
97.1 KLSX. Howard Stern all morning. Classic rock all day.
Did you know you no longer have to go through life with a bald head?
Yes.
It's true. If you're bald today, you either like being bald or you don't know about the New Hair Institute. The New Hair Institute has developed a hair transplant method that can actually grow your own natural, permanent hair. Hair so natural, no one may even know you had it done. I want you to say goodbye to hair weaves, wigs, toupees, because you just don't have to be bald anymore. It's 1993. And if you're losing hair now, hair transplants can even keep up with your present hair loss by adding new hair where you need it. Call 1-800-NEW-HAIR. Right now, find out more, including Fast Track, a new method that'll have you with a full head of hair. Just imagine a full head of living, growing hair, not a wig, not a toupee, not a weave, and that nonsense that looks so damn fake and phony. 1-800-NEW-HAIR. NEWHAIR. You'll look younger, you'll feel younger, and women, when you see a guy with this hair, you're going to fall in love because it's real hair. The New Hair Institute, 1-800-NEW-HAIR. It's true, you don't have to be bald anymore. Call 1-800-NEWHAIR.
With Fast Track, all work may be completed in less than a month. Call 1-800-NEW-HAIR.
When you pour 120 of America's great beers together, one rises to the top, Samuel Adams Boston Lager. That's what happened 4 years running at Great American Beer Festival, where 5,000 brewers and beer lovers voted Samuel Adams the best beer in America. In fact, Samuel Adams is the only beer voted the best beer in America 4 years running. I'm Jim Cook, and I think the way I brew my Samuel Adams makes it the best beer. I craft brew it, using nothing but classic, honest ingredients. Pure water, lager yeast, two-row malt, and Bavarian hops. That's all. Samuel Adams is so pure, it passes Germany's strict beer purity law. And its rich lager taste is why Samuel Adams is the only American beer put into Germany. So you can drink what you're drinking now and be a good beer drinker, or you can drink Samuel Adams and be America's best beer drinker.
A question for you. Are you a moron? You are? Well, you are if you shop at Ethan Allen or Homestead House or Wick's or a department store and pay retail. Why don't you be smart? Shop at Buyers Wholesale Service and buy name brand furniture for wholesale. For the past 19 years, that's BWS, has sold mattresses and furniture at retail. If you need a mattress, they've got over 80 different ones to choose from. Furniture, they've got sofas, love seats, bedroom, and dining room sets. Names like Simmons, Sealy, Springwalls, Stearns & Foster, Spring Air, Lexington, Kincaid, Stanley, Bassett, Hooker, Lane, and hundreds more. In fact, they have every major brand at the huge BWS warehouse in Van Nuys. And if BWS doesn't have what you want, you can still order it from one of hundreds of catalogs at BWS wholesale prices. Don't be stupid. Don't pay retail. When you can go to BWS and pay wholesale, they'll deliver anywhere in Southern California. That's BWS Buyers Wholesale Service on Oxnard and Van Nuys. Call 818-786-7283. That's 818-786-7283. BWS.
You're listening to Money Matters, the show that helps you make your money count. We're on the line with Laura, first-time caller from Southern California.
Yes. What's my safest investment, stocks or bonds?
Well, Laura, for a really safe investment, get to know the new Geo Prism. That's how to make your money really count.
The Geo Prism?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what helps make the Geo Prism a safe investment?
How about Blairback, your door account security locks, able to hold breaks and 24-hour roadside assistance?
Well, that's safe, but what about investment performance?
As you ask, the Geo Prism has a steam valve, full overhead cam for PEF performance, and 4-wheel independent suspension for green handling. That's why smart investors take these so fast.
Oh, so you would make all your recommendations to the Geo Prism?
Absolutely. In fact, 98% of all Prism owners will recommend it to a friend.
Oh, thanks. That sounds good. I'll look into it.
Well, that's it for today's Money Matters. Now make your money count. Test and invest in a new Geo Prism at your Southern California Chevy Geo dealer today.
It's the KLSX Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
Yes, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, we'll probably be giving away tickets to the live event, the pay-per-view event, and we'll have a couple of our friends and guys. People who enjoy the show. This is the guy, you know that guy who calls obsessively? Yeah. Calls John back office and drives him crazy the entire show?
Where is he from again? Is he Russian or something?
Yeah. He calling for tickets. He keeps calling John. He won't get off the phone.
He wants tickets.
Hey, Ian.
Yeah.
It's Howard.
Okay.
Hey, dude.
You know,
you think
I don't want tickets.
Yes, you do. You think I'm going to give you tickets?
Why would I ever pay you for,
you don't have to pay me.
Writing a book, like being an author, supposedly an author, when I knew there were a lot better authors than you.
This guy...
I mean, why would I ever do it?
He just goes right into it.
Did he ask you for tickets, John?
Yeah. Watch. Wait, let me handle this. Let me handle this. Did you ask John for tickets? Are you going to lie or are you going to tell the truth, Ian?
For your New Year's show?
Yeah. Did you ask for tickets?
No.
Is he lying, John?
Yes, Ian, I said... at first he said he's not going to come on the air. Then finally he called and he goes... give me tickets, and then I put you through.
No, but listen, I might be lying.
Why do you lie?
On the other hand, I don't want to, spend the money, my money, for your...
No, you don't spend the money on anything.
Getting anywhere.
Yeah, you don't spend the money on anything because you're just a miserable old man. And I bet you've been drinking, haven't you?
No, Howard, he claims he's not.
Of course I was.
You were drinking. You're drinking already this morning, right?
Right.
Well,
if I wasn't, I would be a lot smarter than I am, right now. But,
and what is your pain that you have to keep burying yourself in a sea of alcohol? What is your pain?
There is no pain.
What happened to you in life?
You don't understand.
How did you fall through the cracks?
Listen, there is no pain.
Why don't you answer the question?
Okay, I will answer your question.
Why do you drink so early in the morning?
Okay, I will answer your question. There were some people... not you, okay, some other people, like not from, how you live, okay, who made, themselves to be very, very successful.
He makes it
and very,
isn't he great? I could talk to him.
This is what alcohol
heavy
does
on
to you.
money.
I think this was done to him before alcohol.
Jackie says,
it doesn't mean,
alcohol.
that I'm...
Jackie doesn't want alcohol be given a bad name.
It doesn't mean that I feel like, why I'm gonna be, sit around some.
Let's get back to the action.
Lesbians, shaving off, their, whatever. It doesn't mean that.
So you were listening yesterday to the lesbian shaving.
I did.
Yeah, and you were aroused, weren't you?
But you know what I did listen to the most?
Have you
not them, not the lesbians.
Right.
The most I listened to was, how nicely and kind of gently you handled, John, when he slept in that bed, with a guy, who owned the radio station and all that,
Hey, let me ask you something, Ian. You seem to be listening to the show at all times. You love the show. You live for the show.
Not all the time.
And yet you seem to express a hostility to me. You express a hostility that I don't appreciate. Why are you so jealous? We just had a guy in here, 4'1", and he was happy.
What?
Did you know?
It's not a jealousy.
Yes.
It's really, you want to know what it is?
You can't figure out why you're not saying something.
The other guy wasn't like, somehow doing better than you. This guy, Rush Limbaugh, right?
Well, I don't think he's doing better than me.
Well,
How do you judge success?
Either. But on the other hand, he might be.
Are you around thinking about these things?
No, I don't. I don't like him. I really don't like him at all. Okay?
How is it that a 4'1" guy could be so happy and enjoying life, yet this nut can't get a grip? How is that, Robin?
Life does not make sense, Howard.
Well, because,
And when's the last time you had a woman?
Would you understand me, please?
When is the last time you had a woman?
I did love, Ronald Reagan. I really did.
You did love Ronald Reagan? Yeah. You loved Ronald Reagan?
Yes.
You see, I didn't
And so you've been drinking since he left office?
Yeah.
And when's the last time you had a woman?
Listen, I want to talk about that.
Yeah, when is the last time you had a woman?
Okay, you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
All my women that I had?
Yeah, you had nothing.
No, you want to hear about
That's why you're
all of
angry.
them?
No, we
Listen,
want to
I'll
hear
tell
about
you
the
about
last
them.
one. And when
I'll tell you about them. One by one, I'll tell you how it happened. Do you want to hear it?
All right, listen, I got to go. And you're not getting tickets to the New Year's show.
Yeah, I didn't want to have.
Yeah, that's why you keep calling every 5 minutes. Stop calling. Yeah, what did you want?
Why are you calling?
Why do you call every minute?
Because.
Why don't you get a life?
You guys are so left wing, so outside of, I would imagine. Okay.
How come everyone tells me I'm right wing?
I don't say it's true. Okay, I don't say it's true, but I imagine that you are outside of this whole, how the people feel about, then, I mean, would you stand up, for some Tipper Gore?
Did you forget what you're saying in mid-sentence?
I love listening to this guy. I love him. I don't know. Is everyone as entertained as I am?
The beginning of the sentence doesn't match the end of the sentence. That's what I
your
love.
problems, what you had, with FCC and all of that.
Yeah.
Would you stand up for her, ever, vote for her? But you did. And then when it came to, the elections in...
Listen to me,
New York
you maniac.
City, wait.
Listen
when
to me.
it came to elections in New York City, you said the first person who calls me, I don't care if it's, Governor Florio, or if it's, this...
All right, listen, I got to go. Yeah. All right, thank you.
Whitman, whatever. I'll accept them, right? And you did.
All right, thank you for the call.
But it didn't make much sense.
Right, exactly. Well, it's not supposed to make sense. When you say, I'll take the first candidate that calls in, it's humorous. It's not necessarily there to make sense.
So
Do you understand the difference, you hallucinating old fool? How old are you? How old are you?
Mrs.
How old are you?
Whitman invites you, to go to Governor's Ball, right?
Yeah. You listen way too
How
much.
beautiful is that?
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, why don't you go for me?
Listen, I wouldn't go for you.
All right, thank you. Listen,
I don't care because you know what? You really...
That's the other thing. You can't hang up on this guy. You can't say goodbye to him. You have to hang up, actually.
Ian, do you know...
21 years old, okay?
Hello?
Yeah?
Do you have any other people you call?
Do you call any other shows or just this one?
Listen, I run my business. I have my partners. I call my partners. I live with them.
Could you have one of your
partners? I love them very dearly. Okay, I love them very dearly. Okay,
I want
to do very well, and nobody believes me that I can do it. Okay.
All right, I want to hear. I want you to call in with one of your partners. I want to see what.
Who's in business with you?
Yeah, it must be someone in your family who puts up with you.
No, it isn't that.
There is no. What kind of business do you have?
You know what it was? The way it started to me, where I couldn't understand it was when I was in like San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on a trip. Okay.
Would you make it with another guy in San Francisco?
Yeah, all right.
Had a little problem there?
Yes, of course. Yes.
You made it with another guy, didn't you?
All right. No,
You've been drinking since then?
Okay. But
you were intruded on that way. You would drink, too.
No, okay, but before I met it with the other guy, I met it with, you know, I'm with a beautiful black woman. Beautiful
Poor black women. This is what they get.
Gorgeous black woman. Okay, I can't describe her because, you know, it was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, beautiful.
She beautiful?
Was she gorgeous?
Or combined.
All right. Thank you. Listen, I have to leave now. I'm going now, and I'm going to hang up on you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right.
And yours.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. What are you drinking this morning? All right. Thank you. All right. I have to take. Do I have to take a break, Fred? Yeah, I have to take a break.
He does tickle my funny bone.
Yeah, he's good. He's a real good caller. We have a lot of people to get to this morning. We're also, you know what I'll do? Right after these commercials, I might give away some more tickets to the pay-per-view event. I want to make sure our fans are sitting in the audience in front of us that night, not a bunch of, sales guys and stuff. So we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the man who rode in Ivan Reitman's personal golf cart, Howard Stern.
You know, it's a big world, and it's got to be New Year's Eve somewhere. Join 97.1 KLSX New Year's Eve as we help you count down to 1994. It's the All Request New Year's Eve. Call us with your classic requests while we count down the new year all over the world. It's from Brother Office Products and the classic rock station, 97.1 KLSX.
Are you bald? Do you have thinning hair? There's lots of reasons for hair loss affecting men and women of all ages. Now, why don't you do something about it? You know you're miserable about it. I want you to call Hair Techniques now. And you don't want some obvious fake rug on your head. I mean, you can spot that across a room. You can get that anywhere. What I'm telling you is, Hair Techniques is remarkable. It is way above the other ones. With 23 years of experience, Hair Techniques understands your hair loss problems and specializes in non-surgical hair replacement. But it looks so real. Whether you're in sports or in front of camera, Hair Techniques' graduated method provides a replacement so natural, right at the hairline, that no one will be the wiser. Really, I am telling you, it is undetectable. You must see it for yourself. Please, you owe it to yourself to call 1-800-773-9497. Don't take my word for it. I just want you to see their free consultation. They will demonstrate. There's a free 2-year contract, easy financing, great styling, even a trade-in allowance on your current system. Best yet, Hair Technique guarantees your satisfaction. You will be satisfied. They want you to be a happy customer. Please take a look at this fabulous technique. 1-800-773-9497. Just at least call and make an appointment. Just to look over the situation. You don't have to buy. 1-800-773-9497.
For great-looking natural hair, call Hair Techniques at 1-800-773-9497. You've probably seen their clients. You just didn't know it. 1-800-773-9497.
Well, hello and good morning. It's 7:34. Jeff Conzer with a KSX update being brought to you by Johnny Speed and Chrome. We'll get back to Howard in just a minute. 47 degrees in Long Beach, 41 degrees in Sherman Oaks, and 52 degrees here in Los Angeles. Mostly sunny today, highs near 70 degrees. Pretty much going to be the forecast now through the weekend. Monday Night Football, it was San Diego over the Dolphins 45-20. Last night, Danny Manning had a great game, scored 21 points, grabbed a season-high 15 rebounds, helping the Clippers to a 96-86 win over Philadelphia. Loivot was no slouch either. He got 19 points and tied a career high with 21 rebounds. All for the Clips last night. Lineman Anthony Smith has signed a 4-year, $7.6 million contract to become the highest-paid Los Angeles Raider. And UCLA coach Derry Donahue says quarterback Wayne Cook and linebacker Jameer Miller may not play in Saturday's Rose Bowl game against Wisconsin. Is the ploy to throw off Wisconsin they can relax, or is this real true? We'll find out Saturday. Cook is suffering from flu, while Miller has pulled a groin muscle. Tonight it's Vancouver in to play the Kings, skate against the Kings at the Forum, in UCLA will be putting them up in North Carolina, taking on North Carolina State. Let's take a look now at traffic and check in with Tom Story.
Good morning, Jeff. This traffic report brought to you by BMW of Riverside. Couple of problems. First of all, 91 freeway eastbound, just past the 605, we have a dump truck. Now, everything is over on the right shoulder with minor delays. Another problem, North 5, just before Washington Boulevard, we have a stalled big rig in the number 3 lane, plus some fuel spilled with traffic backed up to Slauson. BMW of Riverside featuring the win-win lease on any new BMW. It's short-term with low monthly payments and guaranteed turn-in value. Call 800-453-4455. Top story in the Classic Copter, 97.1 KLSX.
Attention, VW and truck owners. You have until Friday to get clearance prices on parts and accessories. That's today through the 31st to get the best deal of the year. Johnny Speed and Chrome in Buena Park is clearing out all VW and truck parts. Top-of-the-line stock replacement, restoration, and high-performance parts. All 40% off the original price. Engine, transmission, suspension parts, street and off-road products. Johnny Speed and Chrome in Buena Park is selling it at all up to 40% off the original price. Bosch, Centerline, KYB, Molly, Swayaway, Suspension Techniques, Beltec, Weber, and more. And get this, until Friday only, Well Racing Aluma Dual 2 or D7 wheels for Chevy dualies with caps and lugs, usually selling for over $1,000, now just $850 out the door. Today through Friday only. This sale will be huge and deals will be made on the spot. Johnny Speed and Chrome is on the north side of the 5 freeway at Beach Boulevard in Buena Park. And now until Friday, you can enter to win ski lift passes to Bear Mountain, Southern California's highest ski area. No purchase necessary. Today through the 31st at Johnny Speed and Chrome in Buena Park.
I was running out of choices. I didn't know what to do. Christmas time, presents, all that stuff. What do I get people? Where do I go for something interesting? I decided to sleep on it. Late at night, I had a dream. I didn't know where I was. Pretty cool place, though. Lots of videos. I asked the sales clerk where I was.
Video Liquidators.
Got any good ideas for Christmas presents?
We all like movies. We like to collect them, own them, and watch them, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you about a place you should know about. Video Liquidators.
Go on.
Video Liquidators purchase first-quality videos from closeouts, overstocks, and bankruptcies, and passes these huge savings along to you.
Let's get to the important stuff.
Video Liquidators also carries an unbeatable inventory of over 10,000 adult videos.
10,000? Wow.
Rent from over 10,000 choices for only 99 cents every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
You can say that again.
Rent from over 10,000 choices for only 99 cents every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday.
Good deal.
Save money today at the only place that makes sense to rent or buy your videos. That's Video Liquidators. Give them a call now for the nearest location. Video Liquidators, 1-800-992-3858. 1-800-992-3858.
Give me that number again.
That's 1-800-992-3858.
Video Liquidators. I like them.
You can't do better.
And you're pretty smart. You ever consider writing a book?
To find the Video Liquidators near you, call 1-800-992-3858. Experience the largest selection of adult videos in the Southland.
You want to get married to me?
Due to the overwhelming response, Video Liquidators continues its sale on all adult videos through New Year's. Call 1-800-992-3858.
It's the KLSX Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
I got Ian back on the phone. Answer a quick question. Hey, Ian.
Very quick question.
All right, let's
Very quick question.
And one quick answer.
Is your father blackboard?
No, he called you to ask a question.
No, I'm asking you a question.
Hey.
All right, I want you to be a favor in a second. I want you to answer it. Yes, sir.
Can you concentrate? What's your focus?
Hold on, we'll focus
All
on
right, the thing is, were you ever in insane asylum?
Yes,
You say, what are you, schizophrenic? I mean, you just keep...
No, I was taking drugs.
Oh, you took drugs?
LSD, and I was taking,
All right, so you are aware that you go in and out of conversations, and then your conversations go back and forth. They ramble.
No, I'm not aware of that.
All right, so everyone else...
Not. I did make my life to really matter.
And the truth is, you really you're really a partner in a business. You really don't work every
I
day.
not only have one partner, I have 4 partners. Okay?
Yeah. And what do you do? What kind of work?
What kind of business?
Computer. So you're in the computer business.
You have an office you go to
Every day you go to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we don't know this.
I'd like to ask myself a quick question. All right, what does MS-DOS mean? Hello?
MS-DOS means, master,
so you're not a computer.
well, he was using this operating system.
All right.
That's what it means. MS, I don't
What
know.
system does Apple run on?
Microsoft.
Oh, Microsoft. Microsoft. And what is it? Apple computer system they run. Don't use the F word.
Okay. Oh, stupid.
All right, so you don't...
See, now you're into his college life.
Yeah, right. You're not in the computer business,
Ian,
are you?
what kind of business do you run? You say you're in computers. What do you mean?
He's literally in a computer.
Yeah, I think that's what
Okay.
you mean.
Listen, why is it so hard for you to understand?
Because you don't even know.
Tell us what the
I just
business
asked you what kind of the Apple computer. What system does it run on?
No, but why is it so hard for you to understand that I can... I'm capable.
What kind of computer runs on
Let me
DOS?
finish my sentence, okay? That I can, and I'm capable. And
Precisely. What do you sell?
You sell something.
What do you sell?
Listen, mostly it's IBM, yes.
IBM. All right, IBM
Mostly.
systems. All right, and an IBM system.
But not all the time.
You sell apples also?
No.
You sell, what?
No.
And what do you sell? You sell the computer itself?
But listen, if you needed a business, right?
All right, listen,
and you
I gotta
put it
go.
down
All right.
in like in Long Island, right?
Robin, you were right. I can't get a
Well,
straight
listen,
answer out of
let
him.
me tell you.
Although he did admit to
honestly,
being in an institution.
In an institution, but only for drugs.
Right. LSD.
Yeah, once in a while you do that, right?
Right. All right,
You screw up and you
Sure,
get
that's-
around and you get so wrong that, you can ask me some stupid mathematical question that I don't even understand. Like, how many apples you sell for, 17 cents or whatever.
It's Apple.
This is why I'm not to pass it. Maybe I did ask it, and I got to tell you something. I really lost a chunk of my brain. I have much better memory. This guy lost his whole month. All right, thank you.
But you know what, Mr. Honestly,
Yes.
can I say one thing? Honestly, my daughter now is 21 years old.
You have a child?
Grown-up child, okay? Grown-up. Young woman who is married.
Is she a pageant dealer?
Didn't you have that Czechoslovakian woman?
Yes. You listen to closely. I gotta go.
So my daughter is one of them. Okay?
One of what?
Well, she's my daughter.
If she's one of what?
Not in your...
No, I know. Listen,
I would hope,
when's the last time?
that you would never become, one of them.
When is the last time you spoke with your daughter? The truth.
The truth?
Yeah.
10 years ago.
It doesn't have anything to do with you, does
Right.
it?
Right. Because you're wacky.
What do you think that...
I kind of straight with you.
All right, quickly.
Let me ask you very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, if you went on some kind of, Joe Walsh or something, which you do every time, you can, right?
Yeah. Okay, listen, I gotta go.
We don't even
But
know
on
what
the
the
other
verb
hand-
was in that sentence.
Joe Walsh.
But listen,
Robert, sorry, what was the verb?
for every one time that you try to drum that Joe Walsh,
Yeah.
as best as you can.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Which is not the best.
Are you talking about how it's drumming?
Right.
Are you getting higher as we go along?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Joe Walsh
No, but,
called.
as best as it can be.
We should have Ian interview Joe Walsh.
I'd like to have a contest.
Yeah.
No, screw that.
Put Joe on and let them talk to each other.
It's absolutely nothing.
Let's have Joe talk to this guy.
There you go. Joe might understand him.
Yeah, because Gary's going to get Joe on the phone. And Joe will talk to
You want to
Ian.
talk to Joe Walsh about the drumming?
Okay, yeah, I would like that.
All right.
Make it happen quick because we got a lot to get to. I got to give away tickets to the New Year's. I've got a lot of people to talk to this morning.
I know you have to have a lot to sell.
Right. Exactly, Ian. Even a
Well,
mental
you're
case
in
understands
business.
that.
You can understand.
Yeah, he's in business, or he's in business of sitting home and listening to his radio show. He's in computers.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
But I sometimes wish I had your mind.
Thank you, Robin. That's a very nice compliment.
I mean, he is.
Oh.
I'd like to be that out of touch.
I hear you.
Yeah, but Robin, let me tell you
So
something.
you have been in a mental institution.
Okay.
You have been in a
Can
mental
I tell you
institution.
something about Robin?
Oh, no, because she tells the same thing every
All
time.
right, what do you want to tell us?
Oh.
Okay. When I went to San Francisco about 3 weeks ago, okay?
You were in San
Is
Francisco?
he on the phone?
Yeah, I haven't really explained to him what's going on.
Wait.
All right, here, Ian, you interview Joe Walsh.
You tell
Here,
Joe Walsh.
here, you tell Joe
No, I
Walsh.
didn't interview you.
No, here he is. Hey, Joe, talk to this guy, okay?
Who is he?
He's a listener who has a lot of questions for you.
I know, but listen, let
He's
me
a fan
tell
of
you how
yours.
it ended up, okay?
No. Talk to Joe Walsh
You
first.
remember you wanted to talk to Joe about the drumming.
Yeah, you wanted to
No, I
interview
don't
Joe.
want to talk
Joe,
to
this
him
guy
about
is a
drumming.
this guy's a big fan of yours.
Because you know what? My brother, my younger brother, listen, Joe.
How can I help you?
Joe, do you want to hear about it?
Sure, how can I help you?
Joe, do you want to hear about it? My younger brother, who is like 17 years younger than me, okay?
How old are you?
Admired you.
How old are you?
No, listen. He came to me and he said, I want Joe Walsh's, records. He came to me and he admired you. And you know what I said to him?
Joe finally met his match.
Cover him up.
I said to him, please, release me of these people. Like, what I liked was like Pink Floyd, was like, Peter Gabriel.
Joe probably understands him.
Or, it wasn't, it honestly wasn't Eagles. Or it wasn't, Joe Walsh. It really wasn't. For some reason.
Well, I'm at a loss for words. How can I help you?
You cannot help me. Believe me.
Well,
it's like, you took it on, and she said, or maybe like Muddy Waters, who spread from, Pink Floyd. Or maybe like,
Joe's gonna kill us.
Anybody from Pink Floyd.
All right, well, keep going.
Okay.
He doesn't know the members of Pink Floyd.
Dave McDown answered too.
This thing, the guy in the Pink Floyd who was so good.
My kid.
And he used to sing in like stupid, Broadway.
Ian doesn't even react that you have a major star on the phone.
You like all those guys, huh?
No, I don't.
Who do you like? Who do you like?
People who stand for themselves.
Who do you like?
Yeah, people who stand for themselves.
Like who?
Like you. Once in a while you did it. Not all the time. not like, it wasn't like, Joe Walsh was like, like when my brother told me about Joe Walsh, okay, I wasn't, exactly like,
Well, I tell you, buddy, when anybody tells me about Joe Walsh, I kind of run the other way. But I'm with you 100% in that context.
So why do you ever forget people like, for example...
I don't.
You don't.
I told you Joe would understand.
You wouldn't be talking to me if I did.
I think Joe's drinking between every word and Ian is
You
drinking.
don't ever forget the people like, for example, Jimmy Morrison.
I knew him good.
Well, I don't know if you knew him good, but, at least...
He's dead. What else you got? Hit me with your best shot.
Okay.
Hey, I don't forget people, neither does Howard. Don't ever forget that.
I'm forgetting these two guys.
Like David Gilmour from, Pink Floyd.
I know David well.
Pink Floyd.
You do?
Sure.
Well, you tell me about him.
He's a genius.
He is a genius, right?
What else you got?
And he did some great things.
I think it's time to get off with these two guys. I'll end this now.
Maybe they should just stay on with each other. And we should go on with
Well, they can exchange numbers.
The other guy from...
I'm going to interrupt.
Yeah. This guy,
I'm going to save Joe from this.
Okay.
All right, Ian, you had your time with Joe Walsh, and that's it. Now you got to get off the
You got to
phone,
go on with your life now.
and that's it. Unless you two guys want to exchange numbers and talk off the air.
I want to talk to you, Wells.
You sure you don't want to stay with Ian?
Gee, what a compliment. All right, Ian, goodbye. I'm staying with Joe.
Good night.
Good night. Hey, God bless you. All the best this holiday season.
No, but Joe, I want to tell you one last
Couldn't leave.
thing.
I got rid of Ian.
Ian always has to have the last word.
All right, quickly, Ian, say it to Joe and then be done with it. Say it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one last thing I have in my life, okay? I believe that the music is the most important thing in the world.
Hear, hear.
The most important thing.
All right, I can't take
That
it.
was the last thing.
I hope I got Joe on the phone and not Ian.
Hey, well,
Hey, Joe.
for Howard. How you doing, bud?
Meanwhile, you're the only guy who can relate to that
You were
guy.
actually talking to him.
Hey, you were making sense of him.
Well, I'm not sure what he said, but...
Hey, Joe, I just wanted to wish you a Happy New Year. I hadn't spoken to you in a while.
Hey, Happy New Year to you, and hi, Robin.
Where have you been? We haven't seen you.
I've been running around the world like a nut.
I was talking to Ian, and I just started thinking about you, and
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, you called the right guy.
I sure did.
What are you talking to him for?
I don't know. He just started in, and then...
For 5 minutes.
Yeah, he started talking about music, and I figured it was time to talk to you.
Well, all the best. We're doing real good out here.
Where are you?
I'm currently playing pool at my house.
Oh, okay. And Rick, the bass player, with you?
He just left.
All right. So Joe Walsh, everybody. And what will you be doing New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
Well,
With all your big budget and everything, you might invite me.
I know. Well, actually, I was thinking you'd tune in and definitely enjoy this New Year's show. Are you at your house right now? Really?
Yeah.
Still with the same woman?
Hey, by the way, it's time for me to give away some tickets. Everyone's been very patient. Why don't I just give a few here, and then you can set up the special number.
The special number is 212-955-9292.
All right, let me give away. I'll give away a pair right here. Want a pair of tickets to be with us live New Year's Eve in Newark? Hello? Let me just... Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Did I get tickets?
Yeah, you got a pair.
All right, my husband's gonna look. Oh my God.
And you're going to use the tickets, right?
This is the winner I like,
Definitely.
Howard.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
know.
God, I don't believe this.
There's a lot of people out there who are trying to get them and then sell them and stuff because they're worth about...
Right.
I don't know. There was a guy who offered like $7,000 for a ticket.
Really?
Yeah, but don't, you know...
Give me a pair.
Oh my God.
No, we only want fans in the front rows. Only fans.
We are your biggest fans.
Well, good.
My husband Eddie, he's listening to you right now, and he's not going to believe that his wife Debbie has your tickets.
Well, you have them, and you're going.
Wow. Oh my God.
So you'll be sitting in the front couple of rows, and we'll see you New Year's Eve.
All right, what do I do? Hang on.
Hang on, I'll put you on hold.
Thank you.
Gary, pick up line 2.
We haven't had anybody squeal yet this morning.
Yeah, except for Fred when I examined him for his prostate condition. All right, what we'll do is Gary gave you the number, and I gave away how many pair this time?
We're going to give away like 12 pair.
12 pair right now?
Yeah, call it's 955-9292.
212 area code.
212 area code. You got to be able to pick them up today or tomorrow here at K-Rock.
Yeah, we'll be giving away tickets for the first couple of rows for today, tomorrow, and probably Thursday morning.
Okay.
And, yeah, okay, so we care of that. Good, okay. I got a fax here, too, that says, from the beautiful Kathy Duba. As we discussed earlier today, tomorrow might be a good time to make mention of the fact that the Miss Howard Stern New Year's Eve pageant can only be seen in people's homes. There will be no bar or closed-circuit venues.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes. As a matter of fact, the company has been hired to police illegal bar showings of the event on New Year's Eve. If listeners plan to watch the show at their local bar or club, the showing is illegal, and it's very likely that the signal will be shut off by our
Surely you
bar
don't
police.
want to do anything illegal.
No. Plus, why would you want... You're never going to be able to hear the show in a
In a
bar.
bar.
Yeah.